que Goofy ya se va a ir.
Dad's here.
Good morning, my friends. It's Indiana Holmes here on Super Sunday. Hello, Main Street Paul. Wishing you and the Seattle Seahawks a super duper day. Lizzie is not here with me today, but I'm going to be here at the park for maybe three and a half hours, and then I'm going to go home. And then Lizzie and I will come back tonight to see the Paint the Night parade. That is the plan for today. Small World could be fun, absolutely. I see the Disneyland band marching here. Let's see where they're gonna go. That's right, it is the 20th anniversary of the opening of DCA, Disney's California Adventure. Let's see what the wait times are looking like here. Small World is 5 minutes, so we're gonna hit Small World first. Woohoo! I know Lizzie was so disappointed yesterday because she loves Small World. That is her favorite Disney attraction at Disneyland. And when we got over to it, well, when we first looked at it, when we first got into the park, it was 5 minutes like it is now. But our whole mission yesterday was not to live stream. We did not live stream. Our whole mission was just to take pictures of ourselves around all the different attractions at Disneyland. And that's what we were doing yesterday. And so we took pictures in front of the castle and Pixie Hollow and the Matterhorn and all kinds of places, Tomorrowland. And by the time we got to Small World, the line was like 40 minutes. So she was super disappointed we didn't get to go on Small World yesterday. But I will start the day by going on Small World with you guys. Hello everyone, welcome to Super Saturday. No, Super Sunday, hello. I was here yesterday, which was Saturday, which was super for me. But it was not a live streaming day. Lizzie and I just went around, took pictures, and we did ride 2 rides. Let's see, we went on the Mark Twain and Pirates of the Caribbean. Other than that, it was just walking and having fun. Today, I'll be here about 3 to 3.5 hours, and then I will leave and go home, take a break, because Lizzie is off visiting her mom today. And then Lizzie and I will come back tonight to watch the Paint the Night parade and maybe a few rides and things. I will live stream the parade tonight. I will live stream whatever things we do tonight. I haven't scheduled that yet, but I'll schedule it when I get home. no matter, whichever day it was, it is still DCA's 25th. Doesn't matter if we're off by a day or two.
So where's Facebook?
Woo, it's busy. People-y. Ooh, the Mad Hatter and Alice in Wonderland. Check them out. There they are. There's the Mad Hatter. They are signing autographs. Fun, fun, fun. All right, off we go to Small World. I'm just picking the ride that has the shortest wait time. It said 5 minutes, but maybe by the time we walk up there, it'll be 10. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. It is a beautiful sunny day here in Disneyland. It is currently, well, it's confusing because when I walked in the park, it said it was 73, but now I just looked at my watch and it says it's 71 degrees. Feels more like 73, maybe even 74. If you're in the sun, it feels warmer, of course. All right, let's get started with It's a Small World, after all.
Hi, go ahead and park your stroller first and cross me.
Hello, Rachel Castro. Welcome to Super Sunday. There goes the Disneyland Railroad crossing in front of It's a Small World. What a great sight. It's gonna be a toasty hot one today. It was hot yesterday here, but I feel like it's even gonna be hotter today. Sure, yeah, go. There goes the caboose. Well, that's exciting, Paul. I don't really follow football, so it's all Greek to me. I have no dog in the fight today for the game, but I do have a lot of friends that live in Seattle or the surrounding areas of Washington. So for them, I am rooting for Seattle Seahawks just to make my friends happy. I'm happy for them if they're happy. Wow, it is like an early summer day here. It is crazy because we are still in the winter. It's just crazy.
And legs inside the boat, and please watch your children. Thank you. ようこそ。お客様の安全のため、乗船中は船から腕や手、足を出さないでください。また、お子様から目を離さないようにお願いいたします。ご協力ありがとうございます。Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco. Y cuide a los pequeñitos. Gracias.
Thank you for that, Rachel Castro.
Welcome to It's a Small World. For your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage.
Let's see, what feature are we talking about?
Arms, feet, and legs.
Yeah, let's hope it doesn't get too hot.
Please watch your children. Thank you.
Hello, Ace Ventura. Welcome to Super Sunday.
For your safety, please remain seated.
No, spring hasn't sprung yet. But it sure feels like it's early days of summer here in the winter. This is so bizarre. But we'll cool off in It's a Small World. what's happening here. The clock is about to open its doors, and all the little toy soldiers and toys will be coming out. We'll zoom in for that. Probably not going to be able to see it because we're probably going to be boarding a boat momentarily. The clock is going crazy. Oh, here they come. Toy soldiers are coming out just as we're about to get on the boat. Alrighty, sounds good. Yeah, now we're under the umbrella. We're missing it. We can see a little bit right here. Sure, absolutely. Alright, we're getting row one. And we're getting to see them come out of the clock. Nice. I got row one in the next boat here.
Rows 1, 2, and 3, welcome aboard. Please like that, step on in friends all the way forward. Rows 4 and 5, once your rows are clear, step on in, watch your step. Okay, it's our closing. Remain seated at all times and enjoy your cruise.
Alright, here we go, folks.
Please make sure all little ones are in fully seated, friends. Thank you. Enjoy, cruise.
And we're underway.
It's a small world. For your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And please watch your children. Thank you. ようこそ。お客様の安全のため、乗船中は船から腕や手、足を出さないでください。また、お子様から目を離さないようにお願いいたします。ご協力ありがとうございます。
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco. Y cuide a los pequeñitos. Gracias.
Welcome to It's a Small World. For your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And please watch your children. Thank you.
amazing. That was a fantastic way to start the day. I hope you guys enjoyed Small World as much as I did today. It was wonderful. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. In case you didn't know, this little postage stamp is an homage to the Peanuts gang. Charlie Brown, Lucy, and all their friends. Snoopy, Linus, everybody. It's a very subtle, a very subtle nod to the Peanuts gang. Charles Schultz's wonderful cartoon characters. To be honest, 45 minutes low.
Please remain seated until your boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark.
Alice in Wonderland is only 20 minutes. That's amazing. We might have to do Alice in Wonderland then. That sounds like the shortest wait time. We are very close to Toontown though. I'll be interested to see what the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad wait time is.
Please remain seated until your boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you.
That was awesome. It's a Small world. It always puts me in a happy mood. I love the lyrics to that song, especially the new ones that they added this year. I know, she will be jealous. Lizzie will be jealous when she finds out I went on Small World first thing today. She really wanted to do that yesterday, but it was too busy. It is toasty. It is now 76 degrees at 11:11 a.m. I think it's going to get to be a high of 80 degrees today. Very surprising.
Exit out to your left-hand side, left-hand side.
Oh boy, it's toasty. When we were here yesterday, there was a nice breeze going on, as there was on Friday. But today, I do not feel a breeze. It's just hot.
Please remain seated until your boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you.
All right, let's see. Checking. Woo boy, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad went up to 45 minutes. We are not doing that. Let's book it down to Alice in Wonderland and see if the ride time down there has stabilized or is increasing. I'm sure it's increasing, but it looks like it might be the shortest ride time of the rides here today. Hello, my friends. Indiana Holmes here for you on Super Sunday. Hope you're all having a wonderful day wherever you are. All right, I can see Alice in Wonderland just ahead. Looks like the line is a little bit longer than I would hope. It's out in the sunlight, but let's see. Yeah, it's down around the outside of the ride, but let's see what the sign says, because the main part of the queue is in the shade, which is awesome, but there is a smaller part outside in the sun. Let's see. Yeah, I think the outside part of the queue will only last for a little bit and then we'll be in the shade. So I think that is the hot ticket today. Get in Alice in Wonderland line. Excuse me. All right, here we are, Alice in Wonderland, guys. Just have to stand here in the sun for a short amount of time.
Permanecer sentados, por favor.
Woo, boy. Hear the whistling sounds of the Matterhorn mountain.
Remain seated, please.
Let's see if I can read the chat here. Early band at 11:50 a.m. Well, I don't know if we'll make that, but we'll try. It depends on how long it takes us to get through the ride. But thanks for posting that, Paul. That would be great because that is just right up here. They perform just up the walkway between Alice in Wonderland and across from Storybook Canal Boats and before you get to Small World. So that would be a good one if we get through this line and get out before 11:50. Good call, Paul. Here's the shaded part of the queue. I am looking forward to that. On warm sunny days like this, I look for shaded outdoor queues and air-conditioned indoor queues. That keeps you from wilting.
Hello there. So you found your way to Wonderland. Your secret is being seated with your hands, arms, and legs inside the caterpillar. Watch your children. Keep an eye out.
We're entering the magical world of Alice as we get it through the queue here into the shade. And there's the Alice in Wonderland teacups over there. Teacups generally have a shorter queue than most rides because a lot of people are afraid to go on the teacups because they can give you an icky tummy. I can attest to that. Very good, Paul. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Haunted Minnie's entertaining us with her Alice in Wonderland emojis. Thank you, Haunted Minnie. That's pretty cool. Up there goes the monorail through the trees, past the Matterhorn. So, to reiterate, I'll be here for about 3 or 3.5 hours today. Then I'm gonna go home, chill out, rest, and then Lizzie and I will be back here this evening to live stream the Paint the Night parade and maybe some other activities, depending on how long we hold out. Haunted Minnie and Main Street Paul make a good pair. Paul posting wait times, Minnie entertaining us with her emojis and dropping knowledge and jokes on us. I appreciate it so much. Spaceship Ears. Welcome, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, that was fun being on Pete's show. What was it, a week or two ago? I'm gonna be on the Clubhouse Chaos show, Pete's Clubhouse Chaos show. I believe in May, sometime around May 21st or the 24th. So that'll be fun too. Pete seems like a really nice guy. We had a long conversation offline, about an hour and a half. We got to know each other and have a lot of respect for him and what he's doing. Double live stream. I know this will be, I think, the first time we do a double live stream. Once in the morning and early afternoon with me, and then again with Lizzie this evening. We'll see how we hold up. love the cool pastel colors of the leaves and the flowers here in the waiting room. Not the waiting room, but the waiting line here at Alice in Wonderland. Working our way through. Good to see you, my friends.
Yeah, we subscribe to you.
Oh, that's great. What's your handle on YouTube?
It's Sir Brycer.
Sir Brycer, good to see you. Thank you for joining us today. Hope you have fun at the park. Some subscribers. How fun is that? Oh, that's cool. Maybe Manny will be joining us tonight. What's that? Start waiting. Waiting. Oh. I love the castle. All the parapets up on top. So realistic. And we're back over here, getting closer and closer by the moment. Yeah, I think the game's at 3:30, isn't it? Or is that just pre-game? Okay, here's a little trivia question for you guys. What was the Disney feature animated film Bambi based on? What was Bambi based on? We need the full name of the work of fiction that Bambi was based on. I hear all the keyboard warriors out there trying to figure it out. Good to hear, Krista Hackney. Very good. Headed to California. All right. That's awesome. So happy you're gonna be here just in time to enjoy some of the warm weather. We might have rain on Tuesday, they say, and it's gonna cool off a bit next week, but it bounces back and forth. It'll probably get warm again quickly. It is warm now. Hello, Sir Brycer. That's good to see you, my friend. We just saw Sir Brycer popping over here to say hi with his family at the Alice in Wonderland attraction. So very fun, very fun. Always good to meet people in the park that watch our live streams, subscribers, and even Ninja watchers. Okay, I think I might have stumped you guys. So the Disney feature animation film Bambi was based on the 1928 book Bambi, A Life in the Woods. Most people don't know that the full title was Bambi, A Life in the Woods. And it was published in 1928. It was authored by Felix Salten, a German fellow. And it was Sidney Franklin, who was an MGM Studios producer, that paid for and acquired the movie rights in 1933. And it was Sidney Franklin from MGM Studios that went to Walt Disney and pitched the idea of Walt making an animated film. So Walt purchased the rights to Bambi from the MGM Studios, and then the rest is history. We got a wonderful film. Who was the model? Who was the female model, the real human being that was the model for Snow White, who later married a Disney animator by the name of Art Babbitt? Anybody? There was actually two. There was two human females that were the models for Snow White. First, Marge Belcher. She was the one that married Art Babbitt, who was a Disney animator. And then later, they also used the Marge Champion. So really, we have kind of two people. Although I don't know for sure if Marge Champion and Marge Babbitt were the same person. Well, Marge Belcher and Marge Champion. but there was a championship dance team at the Gower Studios. And so it's a little bit fuzzy. Interestingly enough, the prince in Snow White was modeled after Harry Stockwell. And Harry Stockwell became the father of actors Guy and Dean Stockwell. Dean Stockwell is still very well known and performs in many, many, many movies and occasionally a TV series. Okay, here is something very specific to Alice in Wonderland. In the movie Alice in Wonderland, the Mad Hatter wears a 10/6 sort of little sign or receipt or something on his hat. What does the 10/6 mean? Okay, I'm gonna have to tell you. The 10/6 on the Mad Hatter's hat stands for the price of the hat. It was 10 shillings and 6 pence, which was what they called the currency in Great Britain back then. So when we go in and you see the Mad Hatter, come on, you see the Mad Hatter, look at his hat, see if you see the receipt tucked into his hat band that says 10/6.
I'll have you take the picture.
Okay. Yeah, we got through this line pretty quickly. Happily. Whoa, we get the mauve on mauve. This is an unusual color, mauve. I actually had an office way back a long time ago when I was in my 20s, when I was a commercial photographer and videographer, and I painted my office this color, mauve, the darker one, sort of in between. Oh, we didn't get that one, we got the green one. But I painted my office mauve, and I painted the wood details in the office. I painted the wood details in the office at the floor and at the ceiling gloss black. It was quite striking. Here we go, down, down, down. The trick is.
The adventures in Wonderland began when I followed the white rabbit down the road. All of a sudden, I fell. Down, down, down.
Looking for the white rabbit? Well, see if we all stand up.
Oh, Mr. Rabbit, wait, please.
He went this way. No, that way.
Wait, I mean, a really important thing.
I'd like to say hello, goodbye, and later.
Butterflies kiss the tulips, and the sun is like a toy balloon. Never get a big morning glories in the golden afternoon.
They're weeds.
Good try.
This would be a curious
This
thing.
way. Hello, something? I'm not sure where I am either.
Wait, don't go, please.
Oh, by the way, he went this way.
Because we know they'll cease to grow. In fact, they'll soon be dead. Oh, and yet we go ahead, getting the roses back.
You planted your white roses
play croquet?
Rule 42. The queen always wins.
Goodness!
There it is, 10-6. Aw, it always goes by too fast. I think they're running the cars faster today than they were on Friday. Felt like we went through twice as fast as normal. But it was worth every moment. Loving it. Woohoo! I'm gonna go check out the Matterhorn and see if the single rider line is short or long. If it's long, I'll pass, but if it's shortish, I'll definitely do it. Today's a wonderful day to be up in the icy mountain of the Matterhorn.
Like, if this is the most...
Let's see how we're doing over here.
Only that one?
Gotta wind our way through Stroller Land. Oh, it doesn't look like there is too many people here in single riders, so I think we can do it. Yeah. This will be great! The Matterhorn! Relatively short. Alright, we're gonna do single rider Matterhorn today.
Breathtaking bobsled ride down Matterhorn Mountain. Before you reach the bobsled line, please observe the seating area overhead. And once on board, be sure to put your hat, glasses, and any loose items in a secure place. Thank you. We'll see you on the bobsled line.
Hello friends, welcome to Disneyland. We are here in Fantasyland, about to go up on the Matterhorn. Keep your eyes open to see if you see the abominable snowman in there. Hello, Tom Does Time. Good to see you, my friend. Just getting a little bit of Disney joy this morning. I'll only be here for a short time, maybe leaving here by 2 o'clock or so. And then I'm gonna take a break and wait for Lizzie to get home from visiting her mom, and then Lizzie and I will be back here tonight to see Paint the Night Parade and live stream what other activities we find. Let's hope we survive the Matterhorn. The Winter Olympics has started, so you will see in the Winter Olympics they also have toboggans, or whatever they call them in the Olympics, similar to the cars that we have here. I think they have 1-man, 2-man, and 6-man. And when I say man, I mean man or woman, because I think women and men both participate in that sport of downhill sledding. I think if I was going to be in the Winter Olympics, if I wasn't so old and decrepit, and I was young and powerful, I would want to be in the bobsledding. Bobsledding looks like pretty exciting and challenging racing event. I love racing. Racing bicycles, racing motorcycles, racing cars. I love racing. Not that I do it. I love watching it, and I'm a big fan of people that do it. People that pilot motorcycles and cars and pilot bobsleds. And then the other end of the spectrum is the really super chill, and I mean that with a double entendre, super chill winter sport, which is curling, where they have those big sort of oval stones with a handle, and they have to slide them down the ice, and there's certain markers they've got to get to, and whoever gets to the closest. I think that looks super cool and super fun. Sort of like a chill type of golfing, or more like a chill type of lawn bowling. Anyway, it looks like one of those sports you could do at any age.
Taking bobsled run down Matterhorn Mountain. Before you reach the bobsled run, please observe the seating diagram overhead. And once on board, be sure to put your hat and glasses and the new side into the secure place. Thank you.
I did watch a tiny bit of the downhill skiing today.
It's over here, you go number 2 on that side.
Number 2. All right, I'm going to number 2. This is the side that scares me. This side of the ride is a lot more violent. This side of the ride is a lot more violent. It's kind of sketchy. But we will survive. I feel like this side of the ride has a rougher track. Could just be my imagination though, but that's how it feels to me.
Arms, feet, and legs inside the bobsled.
These bobsleds originally, the original bobsleds, you sat, I think, 4 or 6 people, but there weren't individual seats like they are now. You just kind of sat back to front. So you're basically wrapped around the person in front of you, which was fine if you were all in the family, but if there were strangers, it would have been kind of a little bit, if you were just having to be put in a bobsled with strangers, it would have been a bit awkward. I don't know if they actually did that. I remember as a kid, though, going with my parents and my sisters in these bobsleds, and they didn't have these individual chairs, individual seats. So when they went to this style of bobsled, they actually reduced the capacity of each bobsled. But now we have 2 bobsleds that are attached to each other, so there's like a total of 6. But you used to have a bobsled that I think fit 4 or 5, just depending on the size of the people.
Lily Blades down the icy slopes of the Matterhorn. Before boarding, please study the seating diagram just above you. Once in a bobsled, please store glasses, cameras, and any other loose items in a secure spot. Then, hold on for a thrilling alpine adventure.
I don't go on this ride too often because you can end up with a really sore back, or at least I can. It's got a nice little waterfall up here. Let's see if we can zoom in and get a better look at it. Look at that. Water just pouring off the mountain, all that snow melting. When we go through the mountain, you have to find, there's like 2 places that I know of where you can see the abominable snowman, or whatever else he's called. There's another name for him too. And then there's also a wreck where you'll see like some sleds wrecked and camping equipment and
4, 5, and 6, row 4, row 5, or 6.
and mountaineering equipment just thrown and spewed all over the ice there from a wreck, from where a bobsled may have wrecked.
2 and 3, row 1, row 2, row 2. Coming.
All right, I am the next in line. I'm at the front of the line for single rider, so we'll see where I end up. Hopefully not in the front, because you get a little wet if you're in the front. Okay, sounds good. Main Street Paul, yeah. I'm aware that you have duties at the church, and I appreciate that. Thanks for reminding us.
Numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, row 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many here? 2, number 5 and 6. And how old are you, buddy? How old? Number 5 and 6. How many? Number 1 and 2 in here, row 1, row 2. How many? Number 3, 4, 5, and 6. Row 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 and 2. Number 3, 4, 5, and 6. Row 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Anthony has a lot of counting to do. He has to count out all the people and figure out which bobsleds they go in, fit as many in as possible.
Number 6, please, row 6.
6?
Yep.
All right, I got the very back, row 6. Awesome. That's a good one, because then we get to see the cars up ahead of us. All right, on this ride, like all the rides that are roller coaster type rides, I will be turning off the gimbal that keeps the cell phone camera nice and steady, and I will just be hand holding my cell phone and gimbal. So we'll have a very herky-jerky rough ride, but that is actually very much, that will very much give you a true sense of what it feels like to be on this ride yourself. You'll feel and see, well, you won't feel, but you'll see all the herky-jerky craziness. Here we go. Alrighty, here we go. About to turn off the gimbal. Turn off the gimbal now. Yeah, I've got a little strap on.
For your safety, remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the bobsled. Please watch your kids. Thank you.
All right, here we go. See if I can hold on to the gimbal and the camera. In the dark. survived. There's 3 drops on this side that are just brutal. Oh man.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
We survived. Just barely. Did you guys see the abominable snowman? Yeah, there's 3 big drops, Tom, that kind of lift you out of your seat and then slam you back down on your butt. And that does definitely challenge your back. And I'm sure my back will be sore. They need those seats that truckers have in big rig trucks that have pneumatic, they have like pneumatic springs on them and shock absorbers. That's what we need. My big feet were getting stuck in the bobsled there. I got my butt and my back out, my head, but I could not get my feet out. It's getting a little embarrassing, but I got out just in time. Let's see, where shall we go? Where shall we go? Autopia Racers. All right, I'm gonna check my phone here for wait times. All right, Disneyland wait times. Wow, Buzz Lightyear Astro Blaster only 15 minutes. Okay, we're gonna have to go down there. I can't believe that's only 15 minutes. Casey Jr. only 5 minutes. That's crazy. All right, we're gonna head over to Astro Blaster because we're just around the corner from Tomorrowland. Wow, that was pretty lucky. Pretty lucky that we got through the Matterhorn line so quickly because I was single rider. They still have construction walls up around the Galaxy Grill, or Galactic Grill, I guess I should call it. That's its proper name, the Galactic Grill. Let's see if we can cut through the dance floor here. A little shortcut so we don't have to go around the Tomorrowland Terrace stage. I wonder if this stage still goes down underground and back up. It used to back in the 70s and 80s, and maybe it always did, but I haven't seen it do it in the last 20 years or so. It used to come up from underground. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, it used to come up from underground with the band on it. And then the band would be all set up to start playing as soon as it came up out of the ground. Oh boy, we're gonna be in a full sun queue here for Astro Blaster. Yesterday was super busy when I was here with Lizzie. We were just here taking pictures. We weren't live streaming, but it was crazy busy except for the Mark Twain. Hardly anybody was on the Mark Twain. We got right on the Mark Twain, and there was the fewest number of people I've ever seen on the Mark Twain going around the rivers of America. And then we got on Pirates, which said it was gonna be 40 minutes, but I could tell by seeing the line the wait queue, that it was not, thank you, that it was not going to be that long. It only took, I think it was 12 minutes to go from the beginning of the queue to boarding the boats in Pirates of the Caribbean. Hello, my friends. This is Indiana Holmes. Welcome to Disneyland on Super Sunday. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful time today, enjoying the weather wherever you are. It is a little toasty here. It's already 79 degrees. The high is supposed to be 80, but I think it's going to reach higher than 80. The temperature usually tops out here in Anaheim around 1:30 p.m. So if it's 79 now, by 1:30, I'm guessing it might be 82, 84 degrees. So we got a very warm day here in Anaheim at Disneyland Park. Just taking the pass of least resistance by going on attractions that have the shortest queues. And we just did single rider for Matterhorn. That was a very quick queue. And now we're going on Astro Blaster, which has a very short and very fast moving queue today as well, which is unusual for 12 noon. By 12 noon, the Astro Blaster is usually pretty busy, but maybe people are afraid to stand in this very hot queue over here. Maybe they're just hitting all the rides that have indoor air-conditioned queues. Yeah, I can see across the way Star Tours is 25 minutes. That is significantly longer. But that queue is in the shade, and it also has an indoor air-conditioned room for the queue, although it looks like they haven't opened up the air-conditioned queue yet, queue room. They're just using the outdoor queue, which is in the shade though, which is nice. Astro Blaster. I have to get that dastardly Zurg. We've got people with fans. That's a pretty smart move. When it warms up here, those handheld fans are awesome.
This is Green Squadron calling. Do you receive our transmission?
We read you, Green Squadron. What is your position?
How many aircraft do you go at? Hello, resort fan. Welcome, my friend. The scale of this Buzz Lightyear is absolutely huge.
No doubt it's a look at that.
He is more broad-shouldered and big-armed than he is tall, but he's still got to be, I'm guessing, 7 feet tall, maybe?
This robotic army is stealing crystallic fusion power cells. Without those cells, we'll all be powerless and at the mercy of Zurg. Star Command picked a fine time to send the new recruits. All right, you junior space rangers.
It's nice and cool in here.
Zurg is using the stolen battery cells to energize his secret lab.
Zurg's using the stolen battery cells to energize his evil minions and himself.
The rest of you, concentrate on those robots. You'll rendezvous at Planet City. I'm going to remain here so I can coordinate. Battle stations. Reporting the flight deck for immediate launch. To infinity and beyond.
Debajo del asiento y de vigilar a su niño. Buena suerte.
Attention, Space Rangers. This is Star Command.
I try to always hit that little medallion that is on Zurg's chest, but it's, you know, it's pointed up a little bit. It's canted at like a, not quite a 45-degree angle, but an angle up and I can never hit that thing. Even though I'm aiming right at it, it seems like you have to hit it dead center. Yes, let's see if I can get a higher score. Oh, look how cute these ladies are dressed. That is super cute. I think she was dressed as Little Bo Peep. All right, here we go. Wish me luck.
Watch your step.
Thank you. All right, let's see if we get a good laser pointer today. We need our ray gun to work for us. All right, here we go. Trying to get that triangle. It's a diamond. Dang, got it. Oh man, that saw is so difficult. Can't get it. Tricky one here. There's a diamond behind that. See, I hit that Z and then nothing happened.
Impossible! No one can aim so precisely. Hold still! He warns things later. Now you will feel my wrath.
Okay, here's the tunnel. The tunnel has like hidden. Somewhere up in here. Missed it. Got one. Those diamonds are hard to get. I'm not getting any diamonds. Okay, I'm up to 74,000. Not great, but I'll take it. Oh, my hand is giving out. I gotta switch hands.
I should be ruling your planet by now.
My aim is all off. Okay, switch hands again.
You have saved our lives. We are eternally grateful.
Well, not fantastic. 98,000. That was hard.
Mission accomplished, Space Rangers. It's been an honor serving with you.
It's those hidden diamonds in the tunnel that are worth a ton of money. Not a ton of money, but a ton of points. And they're so hard to get. And then that chest emblem on Zurg's chest, I always aim at it. I can never, even when I hit it, it's like you have to hit it just right or you don't get any points. And I never get any points for it. I want to be better. Resort fan will be at Disney World. Well, thank you, Laura. Laura, that's kind of you. Star Command. Ooh, this is cool. I don't think I've seen this Loungefly backpack before. Look at that. The emotional backpack. This is nice. It's fine. It's fine. Excited to be here. That's cute. I like the colors too. I love these socks. They're just too spendy for me, but they're still cool. And Mr. Slinky Dog. Jesse. Woody. Buzz Lightyear. Zurg. Ooh, I don't think I've ever seen the Zurg action figure before. See, this is the thing. I think this particular emblem on his chest that's angled up this way, I think is worth a ton of points, but every time I aim at it and shoot it, nothing ever happens. So I must not be hitting it just in the exact position. It must have a tiny, tiny, tiny little sensor. No worries. All right, let's stop here for a moment and check the wait times at 12:10 on Super Sunday. Let's go down here. Wow, I can't believe how short the line is for Astro Blasters. It's still super short. Crazy. Everybody must want to go on the water rides like Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Okay, I'm gonna do something crazy, guys. Something I seldom do. I go on this attraction even fewer times than I go on the Matterhorn. I am going to go on the Astro Orbiter. And the reason I don't go on the Astro Orbiter very often is because it's extremely hard for me to get into those rockets and to get out of them because they have no door. Astro Orbiter up next. Yeah, they could be hot, but it is a fun ride. You do get a really good view of the park from there. Should be fun.
We never have. That's why Wonder wanted. Because then the wind won't blow it off when we're on the road.
And they're coming back down.
Orbiter is now beginning its descent. Please remain seated until your rocket ship stops. Then follow the
This is one of my favorite additions that they made to Tomorrowland. When they redid Tomorrowland and they took the rockets and they brought them out here with this new ride system and all of the little satellite globes and stuff. I thought that was super cool. I love all the pointy architecture for Star Tours and Astro Blaster.
Oh, good. Mama took that sweatshirt.
Very fun.
You gotta wait. You can't just jump on a ride and go. You gotta wait in line with everyone else.
Unless you're here like 9 p.m.
Maybe. Maybe at 9 p.m. and it's still the same way.
And the anticipation is.
Greetings along the Astro Orbiter. For your safety, intergalactic regulations require you to remain seated with your seatbelt.
Yeah, you know, as much as I like Astro Blaster, because I like all the color and I like all of the things, you know, that are in there that you can aim your laser at and shoot at, as much as I like it, I'm just not very good at it. But I don't care. I still like it. I still do it.
I remember seeing you. What? I know, something is stinky around here. I don't know what it is. Sorry. I know it's not you. I hope it's not you.
Ooh, yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Dark Crystal. Yeah, now I have to go back and look at that movie again and see what those look like. But I think I have a vague memory of that. So yeah, that is pretty cool. Vic Ferrari's garage. Unfortunately, I do not have any memory of riding the rocket rods. I think that was a time when our children were very young, like newborns, and they only had the rocket rods for what, 2 or 3 years? And I think those were years where we just were not coming to Disneyland because our kids were too young. We missed out on that. It would have been awesome though, but I understand they broke down a lot. As you can see here is the track for People Mover that they did use for rocket rods for a short time. But everything I've read about it and some short documentary footage I've seen of it and explanations, they said they just broke down too often because this track really wasn't designed for a fast ride. And so they gave up on it, and now we just have the People Mover up above that is used for nothing except for lighting the ground below. Hello, John. Hello, Joe Hart from London. Good to see you, my friend. I hope your weather in London is a little bit cooler than ours. Ours is really toasty for a winter day. It is currently 81 degrees here at Disneyland. Quite toasty.
Attention pilots, the rocket ships have initiated landing procedures. Please remain seated until your rocket ship.
Yeah, I wonder what they did with those rocket ride cars, the vehicles themselves, the rockets. I wonder if they're stored in a warehouse somewhere, or if they sold them off, or if they just crushed them. Hello, a Snoopy 32. Good to see you, my friend. Happy, happy, joy, joy. If you're around tonight, if you come to the park, Lizzie and I will be back here. I'm going to be here for just a couple more hours. Then I'm going to go home and chill out. And then Lizzie and I are going to come back later tonight to see the parades. Or parade. Paint the Night parade, I think, tonight. Whichever parade, we're going to come see it. I think it's Paint the Night, the one with the big big truck, a really cool big rig truck, and all the dancers that are lit up like fairies and just all kinds of fantasy characters.
Attention all pilots. To ensure a safe flight, remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And please.
All right, it won't be long now. These guys are going to take their flight, and I think we'll be loading right after them.
To descend, just push the control lever forward. Thank you. Pilots, prepare for liftoff.
Yeah, now I can see why it's so difficult to get into these, because they're angled this way. So when you get in, it already feels like you're falling out because the rockets are tilted in this direction, as opposed to being, you know, level and flat. Like when you get in the bobsleds at Matterhorn, it's nice and flat. You're not in a weird angle. We're missing the Disneyland band. They're up there by the castle. We got some good Disneyland band action though on Friday. Got some really great Star Wars performances out of them on Friday. You can go back and look at that. It's towards the end of the live stream on Friday. And up they go, ready for launching. This ride is actually really fun at night, like on a summer night when it's warm, and then it's all lit up, and then the park is lit up below you. It's really cool. But it's fun in day too. Yeah, I did notice there's one rocket that has a tarp over it. Nobody's allowed to get in it. Ooh, yeah. It does look like somebody threw up in it. I think I see some, no, I don't know. Maybe that's just the light. Looked like there was a little spillage on the inside of the rocket. No, it's just the tarp. But yeah, you're right. Somebody probably had an accident in that rocket. Otherwise, why else would they tarp it closed?
Astro
Exactly. I feel like that when I'm getting in the rocket. I feel like they're trying to push me out of the rocket.
Then follow the arrows to the flight. Welcome back, pilots.
Hold my hand. We're going to open up the gate. We're going to go get on one, okay?
All right, I think we're about to board here. We're just waiting for other people to exit their rockets. The little kids have no problem. They just scramble in and out of these rockets like it's nothing. Some of us adults have a much tougher time getting in and out of the rockets. Hi, how are you? I'm gonna get in this nice shaded one here. Oh man,
aboard the
that's
Astro
tough.
Orbiter. For your
Okay.
safety, intergalactic regulations require that you remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the rocket ship.
All right,
And
I'm trying to
please,
buckle up
watch your
here.
children.
There was 3
Make your
people in
way
this, so the
higher, pull
seatbelt
back
is
on the control lever in front
really
of you.
big. I gotta make it
Descend,
really small.
Just push the control lever forward. Thank you. Please enjoy your space.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado con el cinturón de seguridad ajustado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y
All right, we're in.
dentro del cohete. Cuide a los pequeños pilotos. Gracias.
Hello, Maybell's mom. Well, we're about to go up and away in the rockets. I was lucky I got a rocket that was in the shade. You know, you go up and down with this thing, but it's way, way far up here. It's like if you had a second or third person with you, they could do this. But for me, it's going to be a little bit difficult. I have to lean way forward to get it. All right, my friends. Wish me luck. Let's hope I make it back from our trip to Mars. Thank you, Haunted Minnie. I don't think I'll get sick on this. I had a piece of apple pie and a cup of coffee for breakfast, so I think I'll be okay. All right, here we go.
Stays all the way down for the whole ride.
Woohoo! Up we go. Up, up and away in my beautiful rocket. The gimbal does not know what to do. I'm going to disable the gimbal because it couldn't handle it. We are up here now, guys. It's nice and cool up here. It's a nice breeze. This is fantastic. Woo! I'm just gonna stay up at the top here. I think we're coming down for a landing.
Attention pilots, the rocket ships have initiated landing procedures. Please remain seated until your rocket ship comes to a complete stop. Then follow the arrows to the flight.
All right, we survived.
Happy landings.
And now the harder part, trying to get out, is harder than trying to get in.
Yes, ma'am.
I survived. All right, that wasn't bad at all.
No, we're gonna go on another ride. Come on.
I must be more limber than I was the last time I went on that, which was I think in the winter. Lizzie never wants to go on Astro Orbiter. She really dislikes getting in and out of them. All right, I think it's time to head over this way to Frontierland. See if we can get on the Columbia or the Mark Twain. Yesterday we were on the Mark Twain and it was very, very lightly attended. There was the fewest number of people I've ever seen on the Mark Twain. And although I didn't get on the Columbia, it looked the same. Like nobody, hardly anybody was getting on the Columbia. I'd love to go on the Columbia today, I think. I haven't been on that beautiful ship in quite a while. Super Bowl Sunday used to be one of the quietest days at Disneyland ever. Like back in the 90s and the early 2000s, you would come here and there was just a few moms and a few kids with their moms and hardly anybody else. But now everybody's figured out that Super Bowl Sunday is a good day to come to Disneyland, and so now it is probably one of the more crowded winter days. Other than the holiday season. Well, looks like the Mark Twain is in port at the moment. Can't tell if they're loading or unloading. We're gonna zoom over here and see if we can get on the Mark Twain. Ah, it looks like they may have fully loaded already.
The ones up here on the left?
Yeah, they've loaded. So we probably aren't gonna get on it this time, but that's okay because if the Columbia is out and about, that means we'll be able to get on the Columbia next. As soon as the Mark Twain departs, the Columbia should be heading in. Let's see what's happening here. Well, it looks like they're still letting people load onto the Mark Twain. We might make it. We just might make it.
Where's Pirates of the Caribbean ride? Yeah, I want churro too.
Let's see if we can make it. Oh, almost made it. They just closed the gates. Okay, all right, that's all right. We'll grab ourselves something to drink and we'll catch the Columbia when it comes in.
Made me stop in my tracks.
Oh, that's a churro stand. Oh, but they have sodas. Okay. So I think these young ladies are getting churros. I'm gonna get a soda. Hopefully they have Coke Zero, because that is what I like. I like the Coke Zero. No churros for me. Not a fan. I know. Everybody's a fan of churros but me. If they had real donuts here, I would buy donuts and eat those. But the churros just have too much granulated sugar on them for me. I don't like granulated sugar on top of my pastries.
Yeah, thank you.
Although I will say, there is pan dulce, which basically translates to Mexican bread. There is pan dulce that has some finely ground granulated sugar that is quite good.
Another churro, of course. A churro will be $5.75. Perfect. Thank you. Oh, let me get your truck. So sorry. You're good. Let me kidding you. That's fine.
Hi Elizabeth, do you have a Coke Zero?
I don't. I'm so sorry. I only have Diet Coke and regular Coke.
Okay, okay, I will have a Diet Coke, I guess.
Yeah, of course. It'll be $5.50. Cash or
All right, card.
All right, whenever you're ready, sir. Perfect. Would you like your receipt?
No, that's okay. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. It's this way.
Super. Thank you. Unfortunately, they did not have Coke Zero, so I'm gonna have a Diet Coke. I really never drink Diet Cokes unless I have no choice, and I didn't want to walk around from one place to another looking for a Diet Coke, so I'm looking for a Coke Zero. So I got the Diet Coke. It'll be fine, I guess. It has a different flavor. Actually, you know what Diet Coke is? Diet Coke is not actually Coke. The Diet Coke formula is one of the former Coca-Cola brands that they just relabeled. Does anybody know what that is? Does anybody know? Here comes the Columbia. What was Diet Coke called in its original form?
Into the foot ropes. Curl the top gallants.
That is correct. Let's see who got that right. Song Daddy. It was Tab. So Diet Coke is actually Tab. And they tried to sell Diet Coke against Diet Pepsi. Diet Pepsi, when it came onto the market, became super popular, and it was really eating into the profits of Coca-Cola. So Coca-Cola wanted to retain or claw back some of its fans, and so they quickly decided to rebrand Tab as Diet Coke. And it did okay, but it doesn't taste like Coke. It tastes like its own thing. So that's why they came out with Coke Zero, because Coke Zero was formulated to taste like Coca-Cola. But even that didn't get it right the first couple of times. I think they've reformulated Coke Zero 3 times now, and now it's very close to tasting like real Coca-Cola. All right, I got my wish. We're going to get to be on the Columbia sailing ship. A faithful recreation of the first United States of America ship to circumnavigate the globe. I think it was 1783 when it went off on its journey. Somebody can fact check that for me. It was researched and built, or I should say the construction was commissioned and overseen by General Fowler, who Disney hired, a real general from World War II, famous general, who was responsible for the design and overseeing the construction of many military vehicles, including tanks and ships, and even some aircraft during World War II. And so after World War II, when Disney wanted his idea of the Rivers of America to be created with the Mark Twain and the Columbia here in Disneyland, he hired General Fowler, who at that time was retired from the military and was developing housing back east, like housing developments. And bored with that, he jumped at the chance to work for Walt Disney. And actually the Rivers of America were designed and engineered. Well, the original design, of course, was Walt Disney. He had the drawing of it, right? But it was General Fowler, or I shouldn't say general, I keep saying general, it's actually an admiral. Admiral Fowler, thank you. Admiral Fowler, who actually engineered and oversaw the construction of the Rivers of America. And then he did the research and engineered the Columbia sailing ship and the Mark Twain. That is why we have Fowler's Harbor here at Disneyland across from the Haunted Mansion, where we have a port or a dock where either the Columbia or the Mark Twain can dock in the evening or dock for repairs. A lot of times you'll see just one of these ships in the water and one docked. But on a busy day like today, they get both of them out.
All right, watch your fingers.
All right, here we go. We're about to board the Columbia, a historic recreation of the first sailing ship of the United States of America, a very young nation, in 1783 to circumnavigate the globe to announce to the world that the United States was born. It was a friendship journey.
Little sailors or anything of value on the outer railings of the ship. Anything that goes overboard will be staying overboard, and none of our lousy crew know how to swim.
That's funny.
Rule, please do not play, touch, or lean on that black shiny cannon in the front right-hand side.
I think I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to put this down for a moment so that I can get my soda open.
Welcome aboard, crew. This be the captain speaking. Before we make sail, you should know that we have a few rules upon this ship. For a safe
Alright, we're
voyage,
back.
There may be no sitting on the outside rail or placing of young sailors upon them. And the young ones must be watched at all times.
Ah, the nostalgic flavor of Tab. I haven't had this in a long time.
So whosoever falls overboard will be staying overboard. And it will be duly noted in the ship's log, lost at sea.
Who remembers the soda called Fanta? I wonder if Fanta's still around. I forget who owns Fanta. I don't know if it's PepsiCo or Coca-Cola or somebody else.
Atención marineros, para que tengan un viaje seguro, no se sienten ni sienten a sus hijos en las barandillas exteriores. Asegúrense de vigilar a sus hijos y absténganse de fumar. Gracias.
Now look lively, mates, for we are sailing with the tide, and the tide waits for no one.
I try to keep up on my history. I do love everything Disney, and I am just a little nerd who loves to learn everything I can learn about Walt Disney, the Imagineers, the rides or attractions as they call him here, because there are no rides in Disneyland except for Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Every other moving vehicle is called an attraction. Walt Disney hated the word ride. Okay. We have a cast member here who is doing some work to untether us.
Port watch, up with the spanker, unfurl the spirit sail. All hands, ease the
Actually
weather
doing
breezes.
some real sailor's work there.
We sail a true course, south by southwest.
Ooh, Fanta would be good as a punch with like oranges and apples and berries and stuff in it. That's a good idea. I have to try that. I love the pirate music, pirate songs. Hello, my friends. It's Indiana Holmes here on the Columbia on the Rivers of America at Disneyland. Thank you for joining me today. I was more of an Orange Crush fan when I was a kid. I like to drink Orange Crush. But Fanta would be good too. I don't think you can get Orange Crush anymore, but I think you might still be able to get Fanta.
American wilderness. Our vessel for this voyage is the proud sailing ship Columbia, the first American ship to carry the stars and stripes around the world. She's a 10-gun, 3-masted merchant ship. It was back in 1787 that she first set sail from Boston Harbor.
There's a nice breeze now as we pass New Orleans Square.
Hawaii and China. In the 3 years it took us to make that journey, Columbia was more than just a ship to us. She was our life and our home. Forward amidships is the main hatchway. East of you, we invite you to stay up on deck, feel the wind in your face, and experience the wonders of this land we now...
And the Haunted Mansion coming up on our right. Just behind those trees, you can kind of see the 4 chimneys up above. Let me see. I don't see that many people going into the garden queue. I'm sure there are some. Short queue for Haunted Mansion on Friday. There is Fowler's Harbor right here. This is Fowler. And the galley where you can get yourself some sourdough bread. And we are coming up on Tiana's Bayou Adventure. This is where the log boats come down the big drop and then go underneath the walkway and splash down over here. You can see one of the boats coming out right now. Hello. Little boy said, I'm so wet. That's fun. Here comes another one. Here they come. Splash down. Oh yeah, they're all wet.
Was one of the first American vessels to explore the Pacific Northwest. It was in 1792 that this very ship braved the sandbar and discovered a mighty river, which we named the Columbia, after the first ship to sail our waters.
Boy, you can smell the intense smell of, I don't know if that's bromide or something, but the chemical that they use to keep the water clean in Tiana's Bayou Adventure. You get a huge whiff of it as you go by that area that we just went past. holding at 81 degrees here on a warm winter day, a very warm winter day. Little view of the ship here. Crow's nest up above there. I hope everybody's having a super Sunday. I certainly am. Thank you for joining me. And if
Just
you're
ahead is
new,
the most
please
treacherous
like
part
and
of our
subscribe.
journey. That island off the starboard side often hides the scourge of the seas. Bloodthirsty pirates. They sometimes lie in wait to attack a passing ship such as ours. And
I remember
steal its
seeing
bounty.
the advertisements for sliced soda, but I never had any. What did that taste like?
Cannon and prepare to fire a warning shot. So as any curious
Oh, you can
pirates
still,
hide
Andy, you
near
can
the
still get
door
crushed
will
and
know
Fanta.
you
All
are
right.
well armed. Those of you around the cannon best
Ralph's
be
house
stepping back.
both. Okay.
Way back.
Lizzie is the Ralph's shopper, so she could find it for me. I always go to Trader Joe's, but Lizzie goes to
Be ready
Ralph's.
to fire one.
Got some cute ducks down here. Whoa. Hello.
That should put some fear in them. Looks like we're
Shot
safe
the
for
cannon.
now. But I ask all crew and passengers to keep a weather eye out. We don't want the Jolly Roger flying above this fine ship.
Oh, this is cool. We're gonna get to see the train come through here on the bridge. That's rare. Usually when I'm on the Mark Twain or the Columbia, we don't get to see the train on the bridge. This is so cool. Going over the train trestle right here.
When we travel this far upriver, our ship often draws the attention of the local tribes. But look there, the chief has given us a sign of peace, which means we will be granted safe passage.
No, yeah, I saw that. I understood it was slice. Maybe it sounded like I said spice. Oh, they've got some lucky people got to go on the Lily Bell. They're in the Lily Bell train car. How lucky is that? I've always wanted to go on the Lily Bell train car. That's the one thing I have not done here. I think you might have to pay like a special guided tour to go on that, because I see a Disney guide. That's at $500. The $500 tour. One of the tours you get to choose. Hello, Night Rush. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, you have to pay your regular admission price, and then I think there's about 6 different tours that you can book. When you first enter the park and you go under the tunnel next to City Hall, there's a tour, like a tour guide office, and for $500 you can book one of the tours. But I think you can have up to 6 or 8 people with you, so you can always split the cost of that if you had a bunch of friends or family.
Villages like this one have helped many an explorer learn how to survive in this vast frontier.
Oh, it was only 140? How many people was that? Just yourself? Or did you get to take other people with you? For 140, I might save up and do that. Feels like we're out in nature. Birds chirping.
Well, crew, 'tis time we be setting sail for home. If you haven't done so, 'tis a good time to visit the cruise.
That's cool. They'd
Those
let
of
you
you
do
remaining
that.
on deck, keep a close eye on the riverbanks.
When they built Disneyland Park, on the land that they bought, of course, most of the trees were citrus trees. So those all had to be removed. We don't really have any fruit bearing them from areas where they were maybe
Smuggler's Cove, a place of dark and dangerous deeds and secret midnight meetings. We'd better...
Hopefully we won't lose cellular coverage down. Here be the kitchen. No, wrong way. Here be the kitchen for a cookie. Cookie had to do the cooking.
Stand by to go ashore.
This be the sleeping quarters of the mates.
Furl the top gallants. Down with the flying jib. Make ready the bow anchor.
These are pretty small berths.
Stand by the bow line.
You couldn't be a very big person and sleep in these berths, but I could imagine the ship going up and down in the ocean. This must have been one heck of a ride. Over here is where the metalworks was. The blacksmith worked this. He's got his anvil. He's got his bellows here. And then this is where they would fire things to make new metal, iron and whatever they had, parts for their boat. Here is a couple of bales of fur. A couple of bales of fur here, because fur trade was a very important thing back in the day. We've got some swords here for fighting off pirates. We got a famous flying fish compass binnacle. This would have been scuttlebutt. I don't know if that was supposed to be water or if it was supposed to be some kind of alcoholic beverage like rum. Some more cabins over here. This is a little bit more fancy over here. This might have been the first mate's cabin or the navigator. Have another stove over here for boiling tea, and we've got some coal. Ha! You wonder what the bathroom looks like? That's so funny! The bathroom was the side of the ship, my friends. They just hung themselves off the end of the ship. They had a little wooden plank with a hole in it, and a little seat, like a little chair with a hole, and that is where they went to the bathroom, just off the side of the ship. And here is the captain's quarters at the aft of the ship. This was the fanciest, nicest cabin. Okay, we are in port. We're gonna have to go. There's some more over here, but we have docked, so I'm gonna have to go back upstairs. You can see some more packages here strapped to the sides of the ship. Lots and lots of bolts. Okay, we haven't quite left yet. Got some woodworking tools over here. Some wooden vices, some saws, axes. We've got some trawling hooks over here for trying to trawl and get some big fish out of the water. They might have been fishing. Here is a spare anchor here. Lots of rope. Kind of get a whole view of what it looks like down here. The ceiling is quite low. I would say it is barely 6 feet. All right, we're going back up and out.
Okay, dock hand, open up those gates and let the new crew aboard. Welcome aboard the Disney ship Columbia. As you make your way up the prow, please take your time, look down, watch your step. While on board, please keep in mind we have two very important nautical rules. Rule number one, please do not
Welcome up, everybody. Come on up.
side or anything about you outside the rail.
Watch your steps until you're ready to head on in.
Remain aboard. Second rule is that please do not touch
Watch your step. Please, folks, use those handrails if you need to.
front right hand on side of the boat. Back hand is live and working. Full forward on cutting on parallel.
And we made it back.
This be the captain.
Natchez, Mississippi, Beckett and Page Mercantile Limited.
We have a few rules upon this ship. On a safe voyage,
Let's go in the Golden Horseshoe and see if they have started doing any entertainment yet. Disney has published that they are going to start having line dancing and karaoke here in the Golden Horseshoe this year. I don't think they've started it yet, but let's go see if anything has changed. Doesn't look like there's any entertainment yet. Yeah, the curtains are pulled on the stage. Nothing yet. Do you know when they're going to start doing the line dancing, the karaoke this year?
I do not know, actually.
Okay. All right, thanks so much. Yeah, I just asked a cast member if he knew when they're going to start doing the line dancing and the karaoke in here, but he said they have not told them anything and they don't know anything yet. It is nice and cool in here. That is the one thing about the Golden Horseshoe. Even if there's no entertainment, it is nicely air conditioned on a hot day. All right, let's take a walk over to Haunted Mansion because there was hardly anybody in line for it when we went by. Now that could have completely changed, but we'll go check it out and see. Getting my steps in today.
I had a good night.
Still holding at 81 degrees at 1 p.m. So that's a pretty good thing. It's not getting hotter. And there is a slight breeze in the park, at least this part of the park right now. So that's a good thing. Anytime we get a little breeze, that is a win-win-win on a hot day. A little bit of New Orleans jazz music playing on the speakers. Speakers are integrated into these lampposts here. Cleverly hidden technology. All right, get up here in the shade. See what it's looking like over at the Haunted Mansion. I see a lot of people clustering around the Haunted Mansion. So it's probably getting busier and busier. But we shall see when we get up there. It looks like we are, oh, it only says 20 minutes. That's fantastic. We're going to do Haunted Mansion for sure. It looks like we're not even going into the garden queue. We will be in the sun though. It'll be a little bit warm, but 20 minutes means probably means 20 minutes today. A lot of times when there's a longer time, like 35 or 40 minutes, it turns out you find out that the wait time is actually like about 10 minutes shorter. But being that this is 20 minutes and they are not using the garden queue, the walled garden, it probably is close to 20 minutes. Let's see, we'll look at the time here. It is currently 11:59. We'll just call it 1 o'clock. We'll see how long it takes to get in here. 1 o'clock. I think it's cool that a lot of the managers and executives walk around with trash pickup devices, handles like this gentleman in front of us here in the blue shirt and gray pants has an orange trash picking up device. It shows that even the managers are not above picking up trash. That is a good quality to instill in your employees. Yeah, this queue is moving pretty quick. I can see the queue next to the mausoleum here is moving quite swiftly. Of course, most of those are lightning lane people. These people going past me right now, they're lightning lane people. They may have just called a whole group of lightning lane people in. Whenever that happens, it slows down the standby queue. Oh, we have a lot of people coming in now. I think we got here just in time. Oh my gosh, there's a huge crowd outside the Haunted Mansion gates now. And they're all in the standby queue. So we just lucked out. We got in just in time. My gosh, yeah, the queue is way outside the gate now. Way back there by Magnolia Park. Pet Cemetery. In 1869, he was a little toad. There he is, Flybait, who croaked in 1869. There's Fifi over there. And I have for Christmas holiday overlay has been removed. I expected it to be much busier, like all the time. Like, see this whole garden queue over here, Madame Leota's garden queue is not even being used at all. And the greenhouse queue is not being used. I'm sure they will be in the summer though, when we get a lot of summer guests coming in. Yes, I am solo today, but not tonight. Lizzie's visiting her mother today and her sister, so I am solo, and I will be here maybe another hour, hour and a half, and then I'm gonna go home and chill out and play with my dog, little Meadow, who really should be called Rocket because she is like a rocket. She's like a little rocket. She's always leaping into the air across the room and running around, loves to play, full of energy. We probably should have named her Rocket, but when we got her, we didn't know her personality, and she was a lot younger. So we named her Meadow because we thought, well, dogs like to play in the meadow, and she was just so cute. But yeah, so I'll be here for another hour and a half or so, then I'm gonna go home, chill out, relax, and then Lizzie and I, when she gets home from her mother's house, Lizzie and I will be live streaming tonight because we want to see the nighttime parades. So we'll be live streaming the parades and any other rides that Lizzie wants to do tonight. I haven't scheduled that live stream yet, but we'll probably be back here around 5:30, I'm guessing, sometime around then. Maybe 6:30. I have to check on my phone and see when the parade is tonight. If the only scheduled parade is for 8:30, then we probably won't get here till like 6:30. What kind of dog is Meadow? I will show you. Hang on a second. I got a picture of her. That is Meadow right there. Meadow the Wonder Dog. She is Let me get rid of her now. She is a mixed dog, mostly Staffordshire Bull Terrier mixed with something else, probably some other kind of bulldog. She's about 35 pounds, all muscle and bone. She hasn't got an ounce of fat on her, and she is a fun little rascal. She loves humans, and she loves a lap. She wants to be on somebody's lap all the time, or she wants you to play with her. And so she'll try to pull you off the couch or off of a chair so that you'll play with her. She's a lot of fun. Yes, we're really lucky. We're a dog family. We've had dogs since before I met Lizzie. I've always had dogs ever since I was a little kid. And when our girls were born, and then they got a little bit older, probably when they were like 6 and 9, Lizzie really wanted a little poodle, but a small one. And poodles grow big. So I happened to see a cockapoo that was available at a pet store when we used to have pet stores back in the day. We can't have them anymore, not for dogs anyway. And this was the cutest little thing. So the girls grew up with Penny, our little cockapoo, who was just adorable, kind of a reddish blonde hair, mostly red-haired cockapoo. And the most smartest dog, because it was like poodle brain and cocker spaniel poodle mixed body, curly hair. And then we got a beagle as well. So they had, they were like a pair. And then unfortunately, after many years, I think about 11 years, 12 years, they both passed away within about 6 months of each other. And that just crushed us all. Oh man, it crushed us all. They died in natural causes. They both kind of stroked out. And my eldest daughter, who of course had grown up with a dog since she was young and just loves dogs, she was just beside herself. So she would just spend hours every day when she'd get home from school scrolling through looking for dogs to adopt. At this time, you could no longer buy dogs in a pet store because they don't have that in California anymore. So she became an expert on pet adoptions and found all the best pet adoption places and would show us dogs all the time, trying to get us to get another dog. And then she did find the dog that would be our dog Meadow and showed it to Lizzie, and Lizzie fell in love with it. And so she put a deposit on it. And then we drove down to Aliso Viejo, where they were having the pet adoption event. And as soon as she saw her, she was in love with her. And there was a lot of dogs at the adoption event. But if you had a deposit, like a 50% deposit on a dog, you got first rights to that dog. Everybody wanted Meadow. Everybody. Even one of the workers, a longtime worker that worked at the pet adoption organization. But we ended up getting her. Lizzie wanted her, and so we got her, paid all the fees and all the medical stuff and everything, and she's been our almost favorite dog since then. I think maybe Penny was Lizzie's favorite dog for a long time, but I think Meadow is kind of even now. My favorite dog that I ever had was Harley. It was a big, huge, long-haired, fuzzy dog. Kind of like a Wheaton Terrier dog. And super smart. That dog was super smart. You could just give it hand signals or talk to it with words, and it would understand you and do what you wanted it to do. When we wanted Harley to sit and eat with us, we would tell him to get up on a dining room chair. He would sit at the dining room table, would not put his paws on the table, would not grab any of the food, and I could feed him with a fork. And he was like the most gentle, polite dog. And he went with me everywhere I went, he went. He was so well behaved. That's probably my favorite dog, but I would say Meadow is now my second favorite dog I've ever owned in my life. She does not have the really good manners that Harley had, but she is adorable. Okay, I will not be speaking or talking once we enter the Haunted Mansion. I'll be lowering my brightness so I don't disturb other guests, and I will not be responding to the chat. In fact, I'm going to hide the chat because it's too bright. So you guys can chat amongst each other.
We're going to have a wheelchair on your right side. Please stay all the way to your left. We're going to have a wheelchair to your left. All the way to your left side. We have a wheelchair right behind you guys. Be careful.
I'm a rookie. I'm a rookie. I'm a rookie. I need this thing that goes beep, 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 beep.
She has a good sense of humor.
All the way in, please. All the way up, all the way to the very back wall.
Okay.
I need to get rid of this bottle. I'm just gonna throw this in here. In we go. Enjoy the attraction.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever candlelights flicker, where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight. I am your host, your ghost host. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now. Our tour begins here in this gallery, where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appeared in their corruptible, mortal state.
Keep moving all the way forward, friends. If you have room to breathe, you have room to squeeze.
Your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Dismaying observation. This chamber has no find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. Oh, I didn't mean to frighten you prematurely. The real chills come later. Now, as they say, look alive, and we'll continue our little tour. And let's all stay together, please. From 3 old all over the world. Actually, we have 999 happy Holmes here. But there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers? If you insist on lagging behind, you may not need to volunteer. And now, a carriage approaches to take you into the boundless realm of magic. Take your loved one by the hand, and kindly watch your step. Oh yes, and no flash pictures, please. Experience of finely sensitive bright lights.
What are you doing?
Out on the safety bar, please. I will lower it for you. And heed this warning. The spirits will materialize only if you remain safely seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside and watch your children, please. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro de él. Y cuide a los pequeñitos y ahora prepárense.
We have been unavoidably detained by pranky spirits. Kindly remain seated in your doom buggy, please. We will continue our tour momentarily. Playful spooks have interrupted our tour. Please remain seated in your doom buggy. We will proceed in just a moment. We have been unavoidably detained by pranky spirits. Kindly remain seated in your doom buggy, please. We will continue our tour momentarily.
Listen.
Playful spooks have interrupted our tour. Please remain seated in your doom buggy. We will proceed in just a moment.
By ringing a bell. Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat, call in the spirits wherever they're at. Rap on a table, it's time to respond. Send us a message from somewhere beyond. Goblins and ghoulies from last Halloween, awaken the spirits with your tambourine. Creepies and crawlies, toads in a pond,
Let there be music from regions beyond.
Like dragons, are beginning to materialize. They're assembling for the swinging wake. You'll be expecting me. I'll see you all later. Swinging wake.
Now don't close your eyes and don't try to hide. For a scary spook may sit by your side, shrouded in a dark disguise. They pretend to terrorize, bring us back to such a night. Let's move by creep for the eyes.
Please exit by stepping away from the cars to the left.
Be sure to bring them certificate if you decide to join us. Make final arrangements now.
Hello, Manny Uncanny. How are you, my friend? Good to see you, my friend. Ah, what a beautiful day. A beautiful, beautiful day. How's the weather where you are, Manny? It is currently 82 degrees here at Disneyland in Anaheim, California. It is a beautiful day. Oh, it looks like the Columbia is up ahead, moving very slowly. See if we can zoom into that. There she is. We just rode the Columbia a little while ago. And she's fired her cannon. Let's see what kind of food we have up here at the Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree today. Oh, there is kind of a big line. Let's see what the line is like. I don't want to wait in a big line for food. I'm funny that way. I don't like waiting in line for food. I'd rather take... Oh yeah, there's a big line for food. Okay, we're gonna pass on that. We'll go find some food somewhere else. I hope you guys enjoyed the Haunted Mansion. I thought it was amazing. Just before the Haunted Mansion, we were on the sailing ship Columbia. And before the Columbia, we were on the Astro Orbiter rockets. And before the Astro Orbiter rockets, we were on Alice in Wonderland. Before Alice in Wonderland, we were on the Small World. And somewhere in there, we were in Astro Blasters too. I think we did Small World followed by Astro Blasters. This is some incredible winter weather, I gotta say. You do not find winter weather like this in too many places in the US of A at this time of the year. But Southern California has been really lucky with some really unseasonably warm and beautiful weather here this winter. There is a forecast that says it may rain here on Tuesday. So this is probably gonna be the hottest day, and we're probably gonna start cooling off substantially tomorrow, Monday, if we're gonna have rain on Tuesday, I would guess. I am just amazed at how short that standby queue was for the Haunted Mansion today. It seemed busier earlier. Now it seems like it's quieting down a little bit. Maybe people got here early this morning, and maybe now they're leaving the park to go to the Super Bowl. I don't know. Let's see what we've got over here for Tiana's Palace. They got rid of my favorite sandwich at Disneyland, the muffaletta sandwich here at Tiana's Palace. So I'm a little bummed about that. But let's see what they have. They've got 7 green gumbo, house gumbo, lots of gumbo, Cajun half chicken. A little busy in here, but not too bad. Let's see what we got here on entrees. Andouille, sausage pour boy, lettuce, tomatoes, mayonnaise, remoulade, collard greens, house-made pickles, French bread. Shrimp and grits is pretty good, but it's very rich. Half chicken. I don't know. I don't think I can do that today, guys. Too spicy. I don't really want any super spicy food today. I'm gonna have to go hunt for some other food. Let's see. What other choices do I have here? I'll have to go see what they have. Maybe at Riverbell Terrace. Wow, look at this. Pirates of the Caribbean has a very short line here now. Yesterday, the Pirates of the Caribbean line was really short too. It was like 15 minutes. Looks like it's moving pretty slow, but at least it's not up here in the extended queue. It says 10 minutes. Oh, wow. That's amazing. I don't know. Maybe we could do Pirates of the Caribbean before lunch. Maybe we'll do that first. And maybe the lunch lines will be shorter after that. All right, Pirates of the Caribbean, here we go. I mean, 10 minutes is pretty short. Yeah. Oh, well, you can get it. You can get these kind of jackets on Amazon. And you just kind of look for adventure wear. Thank you. Hello, Saucy Larius? I think it's Saucy Larius. Hello, Saucy Larius. I do love the Bengal barbecue skewers. I absolutely do. But the problem for me is it's not enough food to satisfy me. I feel like, you know, they give you like 2 skewers. I feel like I need 6 skewers. And I don't want to pay for 6 skewers. So I do love those, but I feel like they're just kind of like snack morsels. And I want more food than that. I guess I could go over to Rancho del Zocalo. I do like Mexican food. I do like Rancho del Zocalo food. So maybe that's where we'll go. I like spicy food, but I don't want it too spicy. And that Andouille sausage and that Cajun food can be a little too intense for my tummy. Hello, Kevin. Welcome, my friend. We are in line for the Pirates of the Caribbean. I think we'll be in there in about 8 minutes or so. Oh, we absolutely play that game. Where was the hidden Mickey? Where was the hidden Mickey? I'll look for it next time I go in there. Tell me. I always want to know where hidden Mickeys are. Oh no, Andy, why are you so sad? I was gonna get food, but then I saw it was only a 10-minute wait to get into Pirates of the Caribbean, and I could not resist. And I thought maybe if I waited till after I went through the Haunted Mansion, after I went through the Pirates of the Caribbean, maybe the line for food would be cheaper. Not cheaper, shorter. Cheaper and shorter would be good. But a shorter line. You can see I'm starting to run out of energy a little bit because I'm mixing up my words and my thoughts. So I will have to get some sustenance in my body here after Pirates of the Caribbean. It's nice when this queue is in the shade. And that is why I love it so much, Manny Uncanny. Those ingredients are my happy foods. Well, sorry about that, Andy, but you know what? Going to Disney World is pretty awesome anyway. You could shoot some video yourself while in Florida and post it to YouTube, and then you too could be a streamer. Do they have a meatball sub? I don't think so. I think maybe a long time ago there was somewhere that had it. I'm trying to think, where did we see that? I think we may have got a meatball sub a long time ago, years ago. But now I can't think of where we saw that or got that. Might have been over in California Adventure that we got a meatball sub one time. I can't remember though, but it sounds familiar. Kind of in my brain, there are some fuzzy images of us eating a meatball sandwich here once a long, long time ago. Love Bingo Barbecue, they just don't give you enough food. That would just be a snack for me, and I need more food than that. Oh my gosh, Andy, that is a very, very, very good observation. Oh my gosh, I've never noticed that. I am gonna look for that. Maybe I'll zoom in with the cell phone zoom lens next time to see the Mickey-shaped plate. That's a really good find. That is a good hidden Mickey find. Yeah, the Coca-Cola corner actually has something that I love. It has the chili dog. And I do love their chili dog. It's really good, but it's super messy. You cannot eat that with your fingers without getting your hands completely covered in chili. It's kind of a fork and knife deal. And on a busy day like today, it's really hard to find seating over in that area. There's just sort of the seating for the Carnation Cafe, and there's just a few tables outside the Coca-Cola corner where they have the piano player. So probably pass on that. I'll probably go to Rancho del Zocalo because Rancho del Zocalo has a lot of seating, and they have yummy food that I like. All right, we're in the shade now. Won't be long, we'll be indoors, smelling the wonderful bromade fragrance of the Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, you're torturing me. Meatball sandwich covered in marinara. Do you think they had it there, or have it there, or had it there at the Coca-Cola corner? Could be. Maybe that's where they used to have it. Ooh, that sounds good too. Chili dog, but topped with taco meat. Yeah, I'd go for that. Welcome in the Disney Fab 4. Happy to see you here. Welcome. Hello, Song Daddy. I have had mixed reviews on the turkey leg. I've never had one here. And I've had some people that just love them and get them all the time and tell me I should get one. And other people tell me that they are tasteless and are not very good. So, I don't know, one day we'll have to try one. But that won't be today, because I don't think I could eat a whole turkey leg by myself. I think I'd have to split it with Lizzie. Okay, the Disney Fab Force is absolutely 100% meatball sub was at the Coca-Cola corner. Awesome. Hopefully they'll bring it back. All right, we've made it in to the nice, cool, air-conditioned waterways of the Pirates of the Caribbean. Well, I do love the taste of ham, so I'd be okay with that. surprisingly, you know, there are a few rides here that have very fast, short standby queues. The Haunted Mansion was one of them, and Pirates of the Caribbean is another one. As well as Astro Blaster and Astro Orbiter. The Matterhorn had a really long queue, but I was able to get in single rider, so that made it quick for me. And Small World had a very short queue. Our pirate water. Huh. Thank you, Andy, for looking that up. Well, we'll have to do a hunt for that someday. These boat bumps, when these boats bump into each other, they bump with so much force because, you know, there's so much weight in the boats. The boats themselves have weight, but then with all the guests in it, it creates quite a lot of weight, and then the forward inertia creates quite a bump. But they do have them padded. The front and backs of these boats are padded with some kind of rubber padding that diffuses the jolt, but it can still be jolting, just not revolting. Hi, can I be in row 6? Because I got a camera, I don't want to disturb people. All right, super, thank you.
You can take row 1.
Thank you so much. All right, my favorite row, row 6. Ooh, it looks very wet in here. Alrighty. Alright, I will not be talking during the ride because I don't want to disturb other guests, and I will not be replying to the chat. So I will ask the mods to keep the chat safe and happy.
Ahoy, mateys! For a safe voyage, be sure to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And watch your children. And remember, no flash pictures. Now off with you.
appear to be stuck. We might have been boarded by pirates and scallywags. Boats be stacking up. Let's hope we have not broken down. Looks like there's about 8 boats behind me and about 4 or 5 boats in front of me. Uh-oh. People are cheering because our boats are starting to slowly move again. We be smashing other boats.
Plundering pirates lurking in every cove, waiting to board. Set closer together.
Pipe down, you lily-livered lover!
Strike your feathers, dearie. Show 'em your flock.
It's the treasure map for summer and no mistake. Burned by thunder, that scoundrel Captain Jack Sparrow will never lay eyes on it. Nor this here king either. Quiet, boy. Fool me, I did, by God. Sir Johnny wants Captain Jack Sparrow. Will never find it.
Come on now, very nice little pussycat.
Hit him with this. Here, Doggy. Here, Doggy. Nice Doggy.
Rascals and scoundrels, villains and knaves, think up me, hardy yo-ho. We're devils and black sheep and really bad eggs, think up me, hardy yo-ho. Think up me.
So it seems dead men do tell tales, don't they? Ha ha ha!
The sea's been kind, okay? You can tell what day we're flying.
made it back. Back to the surface where it's safe from pirates. That little chatty parrot knows exactly where the treasure be buried. I hope you guys enjoyed that little trip through the land of pirates. Back to Lafitte's Landing.
When your boat stops, please be stepping out to your right. Ahoy, matey! We're as headed for you. Be sure to stay seated with your hands on
Wow. We're walking on, there's people behind us, bud.
Is that good? So fun. Hey.
'em. Line to Pirates of the Caribbean is now up over the bridge. So the standby queue has gotten a little bit longer since we entered the standby queue. Now we are heading through Adventureland. Thank you, Jim Rockford. Appreciate that, my friend. Same to you.
That one down here.
50 minutes, 55 minutes standby time for Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. Ooh, looks like a big lineup over here. A huge lineup over here for Jungle Cruise. Lots of people going to Jungle Cruise. It says 15 minutes, but there are people up on the second deck, so it's definitely longer than 15 minutes. If you have people on the second deck or the second floor of the standby queue for Jungle Cruise, you're in for at least 20 minutes, possibly even 25. It is now 82 degrees. Feels nice now though, because I was in a nice air-conditioned Pirates of the Caribbean caverns underwater. Not underwater, but underground, on the water. And that is one of the faster exits or transits, one of the faster transits through Adventureland I've ever had. It's usually so densely populated in Adventureland that it takes a long time to navigate your way through, but we made it through quite quickly today. The sun feels actually quite nice right now, even though it's actually warmer than it was earlier. There's a little tiny bit of a breeze here, so that is making it nicer. Take a little stroll down Main Street, USA. See what the crowds are looking like. Are they coming in or going out? I see the Disneyland fire engine number 1, the only one. It looks like an equal number of people exiting as a equal number of people exiting and coming in. There are more people on the right-hand side because that's in the shade. So it is a little bit difficult to gauge, but it's kind of equal. Equal number of people entering as exiting. People sitting in the shade, trying to take a little weight off their feet, relax a little bit. Coronation Cafe, where they have one of the best breakfasts in Disneyland. Looks like we got the Straw Hatters playing to a large crowd over here on the right. I'm not even going to attempt to go over there and record them because there's so many people. Woo, it's getting a little warm down here now. Not any breeze down here. No breeze down here by the flagpole. A little toasty. All right, my friends, this is going to be it for me today. Lizzie and I will be back here tonight, though, for some nighttime activities and some live streaming this evening. I'm going to go home, kick back for a little while. I will schedule a live stream for tonight once I know when Lizzie's going to make it back home. And then we'll do this all again tonight. Thank you for joining me today. It's been a pleasure having you guys. Love to you all. This has been Indiana Holmes. See you later tonight. Bye-bye.